Hey my friends, what's up guys? Today I got a special guest for you, a new addition to my arsenal, and this thing is just beautiful. This is REV, aka REV by Output Sounds. This is a sample-based library that you use in Contact, and basically this thing is just a real masterpiece in my humble opinion. This is why I'm making a video, guys. Okay, I usually don't really like sample-based libraries for two reasons. First, because back in the days the sample libraries quality, and they try to sample real orchestral stuff and all that, and basically the quality was not very top notch. Even with the big names and all that, the articulation, the round robin, the sample layering and all that wasn't like the real thing, really. Nowadays, they really reach a higher level. First, on the quality of the sample libraries, and second, on the script technology. What is the script technology? The script technology is the interface you see here, and how they basically the code. The way they're going to use the library in Contact, right? Everybody is using the same platform. This is Contact, but everybody is coming with its own script. Means its own, its own like plugin in a plugin like that. Okay, so nowadays there's some few libraries that come with some great concepts, and basically Output Sounds come with a damn good concept. But concept is nothing without a sound, and the sound that come with this library are very great. So let me show you some. When you're gonna take REV, you're gonna have those 4 instruments here. Okay, don't panic. There's more than 4 instruments, right? You got the instruments, loop, rises, and time instruments. Okay, basically what we got. Each component here, think about it like a plugin, and you're gonna have some presets in this plugin, right? So basically I'm loading here the REV Instruments, and all my presets are here, my friend. You gotta get the bank here, quite a lot, and the sound here. So basically they skipped the use of this browser and they created their own browser in here. That's a good thing, right? Okay, so right now I'm gonna show you some stuff. We're using the REV instrument. So what we get? You get the main page. Understand here that each instrument, or preset if you want, here is based on 2 instruments basically. So it's layer 1, layer 2. Okay. So basically, to make a sound, you can use 2 sounds. And the beauty of this thing is that you can choose to change those 2 sounds. Okay, you're not like you don't have to use their preset and basta. Okay, you can use whatever you want. This is the beauty of this thing. So let's see on the main page. All right, you get the layer 1, the layer 2. Look at that. I just hear the layer 1. Let me. Okay, it's on the left. Here you get the layer 1, volume, panoramic, and tune. Layer 2 on the right. Okay, very great for me to show you that for now I only have the layer 1 playing. Look at that. Here you have the layer 1, here both. Okay, so basically look at that. You hear the layer 2. Okay, both layers. If I do that, let me stop the beat. Okay, and then this part is only the layer 2. I use the layer 1, sorry. Okay, so let's move on. So basically I'm gonna keep the beat just to stress some people that don't like when I put the beat during the reviews and all that. So here we go. Layer 1, layer 2. Okay, control for each one on the main page here. You get a preset name here. Okay, you can browse for it. You just click one more time on it and it's gone. You can go to the next preset, previous preset. You get the effects here. Okay, you can trigger some effects. Of course, you can trigger it by keyboard. And to reach this effects, for example, here, the stack, you get the controls here. The reverb, you get the controls here. Okay, I click on the reverb, it's gone, it's done. Okay, if I click on the latch, it means that every time I do that by keyboard here, when I unpress the keyboard, okay, it's released. Okay, if I click on the latch, I click on it and it's on. Okay. Okay, not crazy. Layer 1. Oh, what we got here? Okay, so same kind of stuff here. Different effects for the layer 1. Yeah, you get the main effects here, and then you're gonna have some effects here for the layer 1, some effects here for the layer 2. I love this thing. Okay, not a lot library propose this kind of stuff. Then same concept here. What we have here is the stutter section. Of course, it can be synced, and basically you have a gate here and a pitch modulation here. Okay, then you get your filter here. Okay, cutoff, resolution, resonance, and all that, and the envelope here. Okay, for both layers. All right, something interesting. I'm gonna focus. We hear the layer 1 right now, and you see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 version of the sample. Look at the waveform here. Okay, we're on a pad. I'm gonna put it on dry. Look at that. Okay, wet. Head. Don't be fooled. That's other material. Look at that. Okay. Okay. So basically, already from scratch, you can have some different character, some different sounds just by using those on the layers. Okay. Now, here we get a source, right? So basically here on the layer 1, the source we get is the bass. Okay, you get some several source to make some stuff. Here you get the glockenspiel. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let's change the glockenspiel. Electric guitar, let's go for that. Okay, let's change the tune. Beautiful. Okay, let's listen. Okay, we are on 90 BPM, right? So it's a mid-tempo. Let me... Okay, so that's the instrument stuff. I ain't gonna go on all the presets, guys. Just believe me, this thing is gorgeous. I'm gonna do... I cannot say no. Let's go. You know me. I always want to do like a 15 minutes video, and we're gonna end up like 2 hours. Okay, verso swell. Just keeping the preset, we're on the swell here. Let me stop the beat just to let you appreciate the quality of this thing. I love it. If you didn't understand, this is some library based on reverse sound, right? I didn't say it because they already have a good, some good videos on the website. I really encourage you to see it. This is just the first contact video, you know, I just got it from yesterday, and as usual, I like to share my impressions. Okay, drifting. I like the name. Straight. The blue keys here, you have both, you know, layer 1, layer 2. If I click here, only layer 1 here, layer 2, and here, both. Okay. Okay, let me just mute the beat. I just want to show you on the tempo sync stuff that everything is perfect. So layer 1. Okay, we're gonna put a gate on it. You just hear layer 1, right? Here we go. Okay, the tempo. Okay, if you want to, okay, we're in 116. No. One thing I would love in Contact is the mouse scroll support. This is not the fault of the developer. They're just using a platform that don't use. Okay. Okay, layer 2. Okay. Okay. All right. So you see the concept. We're gonna play with this with the other instruments. Okay. So basically, here on the main page, I'm gonna show you what we have. You get the fundamentals. Basically, this is like a really clean sheet for you to tweak. I think it's a starting point for me. Let's load this one. Okay, before playing, just wait until the thing is charging. Okay, you have some pretty good sound. Let's say okay, very wet. Those names. Great, no? So that you get the global sample start, right? So basically, I can go smooth. Look at that. Up. And now? Okay, I want it more nervous. I mean, a quicker attack, understand here. Great, no? Okay, excellent. Let's play with the layer 1, 2. Some drive on it. This thing is wicked. Okay, be cool, dog. Very wet is very wet. Okay, I ain't gonna bother you with that. So that was very wet. Okay, you got the pads, simple pads, you know, one piano based one. Okay, this is velocity sensitive, my friends. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Okay. let's try the bass in your face. I love this kind of stuff. One more thing, my friends, is that the sound that are coming here, some get a lot of effects, but basically the sound from scratch are very great. This is what I hate in some libraries, because they stack you a lot of sounds here, but the sound, you know, from scratch is bullshit. You hear the sound here with nothing. Okay, look at that. So the sound from scratch is great. Okay, the problem with the effects, if all the library use the same effects, you're gonna have pretty the same texture and all that, you know. So basically the quality of the sound without effects at the beginning of the library is the key for me, and this is what we have here. Okay, don't forget the global start patch. Okay, let me try another thing. Vibraphone. Okay. Happy drum. We're on the pads, right? So don't trip. It sounds like pads. This is pads. Okay. Pads more complex. Clean piano. Okay, just want to make you hear some. First, we're gonna hear layer 2. This is a piano sound, right? Okay, the source is acoustic piano. Don't forget that we can forward it. So if you want to use it like a piano, you can use it, right? Okay. Pad. Dry. Okay, look at that. Okay, my friends, just one more thing. You can, of course, automate this thing, the global start. Okay, you just right click here, learn MIDI automation. I'm gonna move my mod wheel. Done. Okay, so let's say we start the loop like that. Look at that, I'm moving the wheel. Okay, and you can record it of it. Of real, of course. Let's record it. The tune. Okay, just on the tune. Here. Now. Here we go. What do we have? Okay, you're gonna see here. I don't know if it will record it. I think it fucked up. Okay. Let me redo it again. Here we go, my friends. Okay. Okay, done. Here, you see it here, okay? Look at that here. Okay? So basically everything here is, you can automate everything, basically. Okay? So you can just right click on one parameter and use it. And of course, if I want to automate, for example, the cutoff here and the global start here at the same time with the mod wheel, I just say learn mod wheel, done. So let's see what we have now. It's gonna be like stupid. Oh, okay. When you want, my friend. Let's go. Look at that here. if you hear some cracks, I'm stressing the laptop right now with the recording of the video. Don't trip. Okay, so very easy. You can come up with some complex moving stuff. Okay, I like to automate, you know, the gates and the rates for that wobbling kind of stuff. Okay, just let me just let me put the automation here, down, and this up. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is there? Okay, I'm gonna put the automation here. So we move on. Let's see what we have on the other instruments. Okay, just to remind you that we were just on the pad complex. You get pulses, swells, plucked, retron. It's like some mellotron stuff. Just beautiful, guys. Simple. Sling. Sound design, crazy stuff. Stutter, one shot. I can explain it to you, but I can spend a whole day trying to explain it in English. Let's try it. Okay. Okay. Harmonic fives. Vibraphone, happy drums. Organ, let's say organ. Okay, just want to find some funny. Okay, just to let you know that you get the rate here. Okay, so let's. Okay, I have a rate for layer 1, another rate for layer 2. Okay, they're both in sync. Listen to that. For you to appreciate, pen left for the layer 1, right for the layer 2. Hey, okay, you can come up with some complex things. Okay, don't underestimate this. I don't want to do like a preset tour just because I'm gonna spend like 2 days. Simple as that. Okay, loops. So here I just loaded the loops. Okay, from here you just drag and drop it or double click. Okay, so now listen to that. I just loaded, like, you got an acoustic piano, acoustic guitar, harmonic, bells, blah 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 blah. Okay, here that's the loops bank. Understand here that each of this key is a loop. Okay. Of course, it's tempo synced, right? Okay, let me play the thing. I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but let me just. Okay, I'm at it. Nothing. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm not on the range. Okay, I'm gonna record some. Let's do it regular way. Let me put the beat. Let me just put the beat, my friends. Want to show you some. Listen to this. Okay, here you get the notes for you to change the pitch here. Look at that now. Okay. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, just basic animal stuff. Okay, look at that. We're gonna do it like that. Okay, so what we have here, the GUI is kind of different, right? So you just have one GUI for the loops. You get the same sort of things, the effects here, filter, attack, release, you know, the envelope in here. You get this thing first here, a lot of presets for the effects, and they're pretty good. I tested it, it's pretty good, right? The other thing is that you have here the speed of the loop, right? Which is great. Look at that, half speed. You want a mid tempo? I'm gonna stop my metronome because it's stressing me. Okay, double speed here. Doesn't make any sense here. Okay, the quality of the loop. It's just gorgeous. Still the same notes, right? Let me show you. Man, it can carry a song, just this pitch. Okay. I'll just use it 4 bars for you guys here. Okay. Just crazy. Okay, let's play with it. Okay. You can automate this thing. Okay, you can automate the thing. Okay, let's move on to my favorite part, my friends. This thing, the rises. I love that. Rises. Basically, this is like something that rise. Okay, the thing is that those kind of thing, I mean, the instruments, the loops and all that, even, and mostly the rises, I used to do that as a producer, you know, on my own, and it was kind of struggle. I mean, if you know the technique, it can go very quick, but the problem is that it's very difficult to do it quickly, basically, as quickly as that. So this is some rises. Let me make you hear. Okay. So there's one bank of rises, right? The beauty of this thing, you get the same layout, okay? Half speed, double speed, normal speed, okay? The beauty of this thing is this, okay? So let's hear the beat. If I want to make this rise just before here, you know, a hook or something like that, okay? First, I can change the pitch. Okay, the beauty is here. Let's say I want to start it here. Okay, back in the days, we used to play a sample. You play it by this length, and then we reverse it, and the struggle was like time consuming, you know, on the production stage. So I used to record my own stuff. So we're gonna use this stuff, but I want it to be like 1 bar before the loop, right? So look at that. I just use 1 bar, okay? Now I'm just gonna record it. Okay, as easy as that. Let me. Okay, listen. I'm gonna put myself here. Okay, straight. No, just easy as that. Let's say you wanted 2 bars. Okay. So I just want to do that. All you gotta do is just to choose the preset. Hey, 2 bars. So let's do that. Okay. Let's say you don't want this cut very short like that. No problem, guys. You have the 2 bars with a special option. 2 bars plus tails. What it does. Look at that. Exactly what I like to do on my songs. What? Yeah, forgot about that. That's it. Like that. We're on the loop, so we're not fair with this thing. 2 bars with tails. Okay, see that? So basically you have the tails, my friend. It's not cutting like crazy like that. Okay. Okay, 2 bars electro. Let's see what we got here. To tell you the truth, I don't know what's going on. Okay, we got a pitch. The pitch stuff. Let's see now. We're gonna 2 bar plus tails, and you're gonna hear the tail. I want only the tail to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, we start from it. Okay, I want here. Okay, so we're gonna use here the gate 116, the amount here. Look at that. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, but I want to do it not with my mouse. Learn. Okay, hard wheel. Let's do that, my friends. Okay, I'm gonna do it another way. I want to get back on a. Okay, let's say I want to play with the pitch too, because we're crazy here. Okay, we're more crazy. We're gonna play with the 8 notes, and look at that. We're gonna learn. Okay, the good thing is that look at that. It's proportional. Okay, so let's be crazy. Here we go. Okay, I messed up the thing. The whole thing is messed up. Okay, I'm gonna stay calm with this thing. I don't master, you know, the automation, you know, buff automation. Basically, I have to deal with the range. That's easy as that. Good thing we can remove the automation. I'm just moving this. Okay, so we're gonna do it the regular way. Okay, we listen to that. Okay, great. Funny. Okay, so basically here you got everything to make some great transition. I'm telling you, don't be biased by the fact that we don't have a lot of keys here. Okay, because first you can use combination, right? That's crazy. Second, pitch, sample speed, half speed, okay, double speed, okay, and then you can use this thing. And even talking about the effects, right? So what we have? Lo-fi. Okay, basically we can trigger the lo-fi. We can trigger the lo-fi just for the just have to play a key or just trigger it, or we can automate it. Okay, rage. Stack. Motion. Okay, delays. Reverb. Okay, you can use the trigger and use the note. Okay, so let's say we want the lo-fi here. Let me just solo it. It's gonna get dirty. Okay, like that. Okay, so basically look at it. So basically I just gonna play. Let me just find out. I got a 25 key keyboard. So all right. Okay, I get it. Hope I didn't record this mess. Okay, great. So I just wanna the key here, right? Okay, I'll let you. Okay, just trigger. So look now. Listen more. Okay, I'm gonna take off. Oh. So we're gonna have the rise plus, you know, the plus the lo-fi. Okay. Okay, I just changed the pitch. Okay, my bad. Okay, here we go, my friends. Okay, so here you got the rise. Here you got the automation for the syncs, startup things, aka gate. And here you just have the note of my effects. Okay, so if you got a sequencer that can handle lanes like that, you can just put your names to be more organized. So here you say trigger effects. Okay, you get it here. Here, auto. Okay, and my friends, here, rises. Okay, just to be straight. Okay, I like this one too. Oh, this one is crazy. Okay, let's be crazy. Okay, I'm gonna put it in rises. So 2 rises. Okay, I like to do that. Okay, so it's gonna be automations here. Okay, so that was the rises, my friends. And this thing is just crazy. I ain't gonna. Man, I was so pleased to see this in a fucking plugin, my friends, because if you're serious about productions, you must have at least struggled one time to do that. Okay, I used to do that with every kind of stuff, you know, cymbals, everything to try to, you know, introduce a hook, introduce in a movie song, introduce a scene, introduce an events, introduce just to be an intro for a track or something like that. I mean, it's just crazy using every kind of instruments. So basically, here they give you all the tools you need for the reverse thing. And really, I'm really pleased to get this thing. And don't be afraid to mess with this thing. Okay? Very important. Okay, this is the key here for the rises. Okay, and same thing, you can automate anything you want here. Okay, with the trigger effects, I mean, this concept is already well known, so you can come up with a pretty complex thing. Okay, pretty complex thing very easily. Okay. Okay, let's see the last part. It's gonna be time instruments. Okay, so now the time instruments. Basically, this is exactly the same interface as the first one we saw for the instruments, right? With the preset in here, okay? But here you get some movement, you get something going on rhythmically that is synced to the host, right? So let's try nice harmonic, my friend. Okay, just okay. Basically here we straight on the okay. System based, basically when it's finished on point. It's not messy. Listen, let me just put okay, it's not like doing. I'm gonna play some chords just to see that each pitch is great. Okay, if you're lazy like me or just don't know how to play it or something like that, just use here the chord script. Here we go. I'm gonna play this thing just to test it. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be like that, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Okay, let me hear it. Okay. Next patch, we're gonna stress this thing. Drift. It's loading and don't stress. Okay, you get the same thing, layer 2. So there's one which is smooth and the other one which rises. Let's see it without. Okay, the rise. Okay, if I want the less speed, this is what I love, is that I go head. Okay, walnut, walnut. Okay, don't hesitate to play with these things. Okay, it's kind of messy because I'm mid-tempo here, so that's not a real 90. Okay, I base myself on my beat and not on a tempo, right? Okay, let's see some other source for the layer 2. Let me just hear it. Oh yeah, let me bypass my chords. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna be smooth on the gate. Oh, my bad. Oh, envelope. Okay. All right. Volume. Oh. Panoramic. Let's merge the thing. Okay. Let me put some reverb on it. Okay, if you want something else on the layer 1. Okay, I'm gonna use a preset because my thing sucks. Let's see that. Okay. Okay. Okay, you see that it's on a tempo. Let's see another. Here you're gonna see, you hear the electric guitar in the real, you know, not reversed. I don't want a thing like that. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's the reverb. Okay, you see the vibes. You see the vibes, my friends. Let's see the other presets. Okay, try to cover some the Tron. Let's see the Tron. I like, you're gonna say, okay, the sound is like, it's not like crazy complex and all that. This is what I love. This thing is just, you can use it straight, you know, like that, or you can just be a fucking sound designer, my friend. Okay, this is the beauty of this thing, is that it's ready to use, but the real fun is gonna begin when you're gonna use it at its full potential. So the layer 2, what I have here. Okay, I'm gonna say like the core of my sound is gonna be the layer 1, right? So here. Okay, let's see, we got an EQ in here. I'm gonna play it like that. Okay, some saturation. Okay. Okay, I want some motion, aka chorus. The filter is not engaged. Okay, this is the base of my sound. Let's put layer 2. Okay, layer 2 here. Oh, my bad. Gotta be careful to not mess the thing up. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna detune it. Okay. I don't want this click, 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 you know? The movement is like, I have the click click. This is not that bad. I know that we can get rid of it, but you know, this is my first 2 hours with the plugin. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm playing with the, you know, the start point and all that. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. One more thing, and I love, is that when you change the source or play with this thing, all the setup is here, is not moved. This is the beauty of having, you know, the preset in here. Okay, because when you drag and drop from here in instruments, it fucked up the whole thing. I mean, it loads another instruments, right? Here you can keep, you know, everything is kept here. Okay, so let me. I'll put some reeds. If you take off the sustain, the thing is gonna be. Let's see, wet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that. It's fun. Okay, both. Okay, gonna put it that. Here we go. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna lose some clients right now. Okay. Okay, but the patch is great. The patch is great, right? I like this patch. Okay, just to let you know that we came from here. Okay, Okay, so don't be biased. This is what we love as a producer, to have some great sound to start with. It's gonna create in us an inspiration. We can call it like that. And then you're gonna do whatever you want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one if you want, if you guys want. For this, okay, we got sound design here. Intense stutter. That must be epic. Let me bypass my chords. Okay, I like it. Not crazy. I love this kind of stuff. Space Rockstar. Okay, just to remind you, blue keys, both layers. Layer 1, layer 2. Layer 1, both. You know, we'll be playing with this thing like for 1 hour right now, okay? I was supposed to do a 15 minutes video. I think you appreciate the color. There's a color, there's a character on this, you know, this library. Okay, you got the percussive stuff. Transitions. Okay, let it load. I mean, I didn't cover like 5% of this thing on my own. I'm not even talking about a video, right? I just wanted to share my, you know, my honeymoon with this plugin with you guys. Oh man, you got some crazy transition already done here. And I gotta investigate in this thing. Damn. So basically you have like the whole range of funny things. And Tiffany. Oh boy. I mean, I would have searched this kind of stuff in the Rises, but you have here on time-based. Oh, hits. Let's do that. And let me say the whole note. Okay, half note. Basically, you hear some click when I do that because I'm simply stressing the thing during the playback. I'm changing the static, the range of the sample. Okay, this thing is crazy. I'm gonna stop here the video, my friends. Okay, I hope you guys appreciated the things, the efforts. Okay, so be on the lookout there, guys. Okay, it's been out not very long, a long time ago. REV by Output Sounds. This is a reversed-based instrument, so you have all kind of material reversed. Okay, and like I showed you, you can even use it on the, you know, the real, not reversed. Okay, I'm gonna say like that. You got instruments, loops, rises, time instruments. The material we have here, you get this kind of material here, but time-based. Okay, you see that you get some rises straight on the tempo and all that. Okay, the loops, crazy. The rises, love that. Okay, and don't be biased on the instruments. You can do whatever you want. You know, you can make some loops, you can make some rises, and even with the instruments too. So it's very flexible. The GUI is just gorgeous. Okay, very easy to tweak. I'm not talking about like, you know, the colors and all that, which is great, by the way. But just like a sound designer or just a producer, can I do what I want to do very quickly, easily, with fun, no stress, no constraints. This is the whole goal of a GUI for me, okay? This is like 100% the case here, okay? The preset management from here, great. You know, the layout, I mean, whatever instruments you're using, this is the same layout, great. The layer 1, the layer 2, the trigger effects, okay, just crazy, I'm telling you. And don't forget, you get a trigger effects here for the main stuff, and you get even some effects here for the in parts, layer 1, layer 2. Okay, great thing. Don't forget also the dry, wet, pad, forward for each layers, okay, and the regular controls here. So guys, what I can tell you is that just underestimate this thing. This thing is one of the best creation for Kontakt. It's been a while, my friend, okay? So just be sure to try it. I don't know if you can try it, but just get it. I mean, for, I think it's $200, and you even get some, you know, some prices if you are a student of an education. I mean, this thing is worth every dollars, I'm telling you. Just like the Rises for me, it's just like a gain of time, like crazy. Okay, so be sure to really try to investigate on this developer. I mean, the good news is that this thing is just incredible for me. Okay, but the good thing also is that we got another player here, Output, and I'm really pleased to welcome him. And I'm really pleased because I can't wait to try the next thing. Okay, hope you guys enjoy the video. Take care of you. Bye bye.